Alright people, this is what I've been working on my boat. I added a dash and a steering hub. This will eventually be the steering wheel. You see the groove? That's going to be where the rope wraps around and go to the pulley system to the back. I took the trolling motor and I cut the top off. These are wires to the controls. I made this doodad. The rope will attach to that, and it pivots. And when you take the when you got to take the trolling motor off, you just unscrew this, and this stays with the rope. All you do is just simply slip it on, tighten up the nut to hold it. Right now I'm making the front deck. I'm covering it with just some 3/16 sanded plywood. It has a nice curve to it in the front, but it's pretty much flat in the at the bow, or at the nose. I don't have a way to steam it, so I put towels on it, and I poured boiling water over it using a bunch of clamps and some wood strips to add equal pressure on both sides. I pretty much, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm pretty close to being there. I've only been at it for about an hour. Probably be another couple hours before I'm done. I need to get some more clamps on there though. My plans are to add a battery right here in the center, up against the back of the seat. I'm gonna make the seat big enough for an adult to get in it. Have an extra cushion to add so the kids can reach the steering wheel. The throttle control will be right here in the middle of the seats. It's gonna have like a little knob like on the front of an oven. Attaches to the controller that was inside of here. All I did was take it apart, and it has a little knob deal. I might end up using this. This is what used to connect to it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like on a stove. I might just cut that off, make that shaft a little shorter, and put a handle through it to make it simple. But that's what I've been working on. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna leave it wood colored, but after putting the top on it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. Looking for some ideas. If you guys have some suggestions on what color to paint it, the sides and the chines and whatnot, please leave me a comment. I'm also thinking two things for the dash. I'm either gonna cut out an aluminum panel to cover it and polish it to add more strength to it, or I might just cut out go get a piece of birch or some kind of pretty wood, thin piece, and cover it with that, maybe a laminate. I'm not sure yet. I just want to make the boat kind of cool for the kids. They enjoy putting around. The trolling motor is only 33. It's a 30-pound thrust. The boat itself, the last time I weighed it without the covering on it, was like right at 40 pounds. So that motor ought to push it pretty good. It's got a slick bottom. I think y'all have seen the bottom before. If not, just check out the other videos. Oh, I'm also adding this for the trolling motor, just some support, because this is only 1/4-inch plywood. Remember, I didn't want all that pressure being pushed down on just the plywood, because there was nothing in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another strip in like this, to the right size. Also, this curve, I'm still having some ideas for the back. I think from the back of the seat to here, I'm gonna make it curve over with that same plywood, kind of like the old Chris Craft boats, wood boats. I think that would be kind of cool. I think the kids would like it. I just put a little notch right here in the center for the controls, or for the wing nuts. I might even cut those off and make them shorter, just put a nut on there. I'm not sure yet. What I'd like to do is to make this back cover actually lift up on hinges, so I can access the battery, you know, for a disconnect, instead of having to reach my hand through a hole or something. I don't want to have a little hatch. I'd like the whole thing to just tilt up. make it easy to access everything. Anyway, that's my little boat for now. Please leave a comment.